Hey everybody, the number one most frustrating part of being a real estate agent, and one of the most important by far, whether you're brand new or you've been around for a long time, is finding leads. So in this one, I'm going to give you my top 10 ways for you to find leads for free or for very little money, and make sure you stay till the end for all these ideas, because maybe one or two of these is going to be better than the rest for you and your style. Number one, sphere of influence. So especially for new agents, this is one of the best places for you to go for leads. Why? Well, they already know you, or they know of you. You've already built a bit of a relationship, or you know what, maybe they're one of your best friends. So get started right away, make your list and make it deep. So try to go for at least 100 if you can. If you can get more, then that's fantastic. And you know what? It's gonna be an ongoing project. You're gonna continue to add people to your list as you make new friends and make new Facebook friends, social media, etc. So make sure you get their contact information and then make the calls. Here's your script. Are you ready? Hello. Number two, referrals from your sphere of influence and from your current and your past clients. So a couple of things you should be doing every time you're doing a deal. One of them is going to be getting testimonials. The other is asking for referrals. So why it's important to do it now is because you're catching them at their happiest point in the process. Basically, they're either just sold their place or they're just firming up their purchase. What's more exciting than that? It's as easy as saying, hey, do you know anybody at work or maybe one of your friends or family members that may be currently looking to buy or sell their home? The other thing is asking for testimonials, and don't be scared to do this. It's so important to have testimonials. It's like a third-party referral. You can throw those onto your social media. You can print them out and have them with your presentations when you're meeting with clients. It's really, really important, and to do this every single time you do a deal. Number three is social media. You're gonna wanna get on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, get on everything, LinkedIn, and start posting every day. Here are agents' biggest mistakes. Constantly posting that you're an agent and that you're open for business. That gets boring really fast. I'd recommend that you do at least 50% just normal everyday activity stuff, family stuff, whatever your life is about, and then the rest of it's gonna be more about interesting real estate stuff. So post your solds, post your listings, post pics of your happy clients when they did a purchase or a sale, and make sure once in a while at the end of those posts, if you're looking to buy or sell, contact me here. Number four, mega open houses. This is my jam. So open houses are literally the easiest way for you to build your business and get out there and start talking to people. So you can literally build your entire career just on open houses. My best year ever as an employee at a builder was 354 deals, working for the builder in a sales center, which is basically just a big open house. So you're gonna ramp this shit up and you're gonna do mega open houses. Now, what's important here is to make sure that you're doing an open house for at least 4 or 5 hours for each one. It's even better if you get into like 6 or 7 hours. Start at 10 o'clock and go till 5, or start at 11 and go till 6. And guys, there's no rules out there that say you can only do an open house for 2 or 3 hours. There's also no rule that says you only have to do it on the weekends. You can do it anytime. So think of this. Show home hours with builders are Monday afternoons and evenings, Tuesdays, same thing, pretty much all weekdays and the weekend. Next thing you want to do is you should have 20 to 25 signs out there and top it with balloons. Not all of them, but just make sure there's some attention getters. Even a feathered flag would be fantastic. So make sure your name is on all the open house signs, all of them. It's free advertising. Make them funny. I ordered actually a bunch of toppers, the little guys that go on the top and clip on, and I put things like not haunted, free pizza with every home sale, all Karens welcome. So if you have no listings, is it game over? No way. get into your Facebook group for your brokerage and start contacting agents or post that you're looking to do open houses. If you can, try to find vacant ones so that you can work as many hours as you want. However, this will work even if in occupied homes. An example would be in a busy market, just ask them to hold off offers for a day or two. Get as many people through as possible. Lots of sellers will allow, 6 or 8 hour open houses, especially when you explain to them that the more buyers that see it, the better chance they have at multiple offers. And of course, we all know that multiple offers just means a higher sale price. Who the hell doesn't want to leave their home for a few extra hours to make an extra $10,000 or $20,000? Going into number 5, and not surprising, or maybe it is, TikTok is going to be a great way for you to do short videos and edify yourself as a local expert. Okay, we have an agent in our group, 16 months in, he ramped up from 0 to 90,000 followers, 12 million views, just by doing some simple videos. Even when he was at about 5 or 10,000 subscribers, he was starting to get people contacting him to buy and sell homes. And a matter of fact, in his 5th, 6th, and 7th month, he made about $150,000. This is in commissions. This is not from TikTok paying them, and this is just from people contacting him. So after that, it only ramped up. So what's really special about leads from TikTok and social media? You're not cold calling. You're not even warm calling. These are people reaching out to you. They're putting their hand up and they're telling you they want to do business with you. Is there anything better than that? Here's the true stats. Online leads, out of 100 leads, you're going to close 2% on average. On social media, TikTok, it's closer to 20 to 25% because they're reaching out to you. Number 6, retirement communities. Again, who the hell would have thought? Here's the strange thing. A lot of seniors end up in retirement communities and then they have no agents or maybe no relatives to help them sell their property. So the idea here is to contact a retirement community, set up appointment with the goal of partnering with them so that they're going to recommend you over and over and over again as the agent to sell their client's property when the time comes. Now, you're going to show value, and that's how you're going to win them over. So why they want to deal with you is because when these seniors need to sell their property, there's a lot of times that these properties need all kinds of tender loving care. So they're going to need a handyman. They're going to need somebody to go in and have garbage removal. They're going to need cleaners. They're just going to need somebody that's going to put a team together to get the property ready to sell. This concept works. We've done it ourselves, and we've ended up with probably averaging about 3 to 4, sometimes half a dozen listings a year out of one of these residences. So what if you had 10 of these lined up? Now, this one's going to cost a little bit more money for you because you're going to have to put together a little bit of a presentation guide in order to make yourself look good and edify yourself when you set up that first appointment. Number 7, here's one that you never thought of, or maybe you did, I doubt it. Did you know you can get listings from rental properties? Yeah, that's right. Here in Canada, there's lots of rental properties, private ones that are on Kijiji, but I don't think that's available in the States. So in the US and in your market, there might be another rental property site. It may be different from market to market that holds a lot of private listings. So in other words, rental listings that are not purpose-built rentals like an entire apartment building. So you're looking for private renters, ones that own one or maybe just a couple of properties, or hopefully 10, right? The beauty of this is nobody's calling these guys. And in the background, these guys are all thinking, wow, the market went up. I wonder if I should sell my property, or the market went down. I should get rid of my property. We have a fantastic script for this one. And almost every time we ask one of our agents if they want to try working rental properties, they pretty much have a listing presentation within 3 or 4 phone calls. So if you want a copy of the script, just shoot me an email at the one that you see on the screen. It's either here or here. I don't know, maybe it's over here. And I'll send you a copy. It's fantastic. And this is one thing that is super overlooked, and it works like an absolute charm. And number 8, you probably knew it was coming up, Facebook, but we're not going to talk about placing ads in Facebook. Specifically, we're going to talk about Facebook Marketplace, which is also placing ads, but did you know you can place ads basically for free? It's an excellent resource for adding people to your database. So you're going to need to revise and play around with the ads a bit, find out what the most effective way of drawing in people is. Get ready. You're going to need to be able to sift through lots of people and ensure that they're going to qualify for a purchase. And be aware it mostly attracts buyers. So now if you're a brand new agent, make sure you're doing your due diligence with these guys. Don't start running around with them with a bunch of people who aren't pre-approved. Get these guys pre-approved. Make sure, again, this is one of the biggest mistakes that I see brand new agents make. You're just so happy to have a client, you start taxiing them around, showing them homes, and they have no pre-approval. Make sure they have a pre-approval first, and you're gonna run into lots of these guys on that Facebook Marketplace, but it's a good way for free and to start blowing up your database. Number 9, new homes and pre-construction. Yeah, baby, this is my language right here. What would you rather deal with, buyers or sellers? If you said sellers, you're correct. Buyers are like 7 or 8 times more work. I'm not saying don't work with them, but sellers is the place to go. So start hitting sales centers and new communities with the goal of getting listings. So start getting to know these guys, the salespeople that are working in those sales centers. And here's the big question. What do they do with their clients that have purchased and have homes to sell? I worked in show homes for years, and I can tell you right now, it's less than a handful of agents in 17 years that ever asked me that question. What about the clients they have that come in the door and that builder or that sales center doesn't have anything that that client's looking for? What if you did a referral to those salespeople for every client they sent you, and then that client subsequently purchased? What if you set this up with 10 different salespeople? Wow, an absolute endless supply of clients. You would never have to search for leads again. Now again, I always talk about sellers being where you want to work with in the resale market, and I'm talking about picking up buyers at the same time, but the goal is to keep working with the salespeople. Eventually, the market will slow down a little bit and you'll probably get listings out of the builders. So that's one of the big goals. Guys, I can just go on and on and on about how many different ways you can make money leveraging builders and salespeople in the sales centers. As a matter of fact, you know what? I'm honestly going to, because basically that's what my channel's about. So we're going to talk a lot more about new home construction and how you can make a ton of money out of new homes. But there's a couple of ideas for you to start with. Here we go, number 10, and did we save the best for last? I'll let you guys decide. I think we've got lots of good tips in this one, and all of these things work. Now, if you had asked me this one 1 year ago, I would have said you're crazy, but I now know that I was crazy, and this one is big. YouTube, it's a big one, and it's super underutilized. We have some brand new agents that have made hundreds of thousands of dollars in commissions in their first year licensed from YouTube, not from YouTube paying them, but basically in commissions from clients contacting them. So YouTube's watched by all kinds of people with all kinds of demographics, old and young, and typically the people on there like you right now, they're looking for information. So start small for no cost. Use your iPhone or whatever phone you're using. It doesn't need to be perfect, and use sites like Answer the Public to find out what people are Googling and what they're looking for answers to, and just answer their questions. I do recommend that you pick up a good book about YouTube. Make sure that it's recently published, because, you know, shit changes, right? So learn from it, like how to increase your subscribers and what keywords to be using, as there's a little bit of a trick to it. But at the end of the day, it's free leads, it's organic. So who doesn't want that? So please comment below if you'd like me to do another video about YouTube and dig deeper on exactly what you should do. Please like and subscribe and comment below, and we'll see you in the next video.